Welcome to World Energy Television. I'm Richard Loomis, and we're here at the NAPE Expo 2008 in Houston, Texas, hosting on-camera dialogues with senior executives. And today I have Philippe Herve, President of Petroglobal Energy. Philippe, thank you for joining us today.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having us.
So how many years have you been coming to NAPE?
It's probably the fourth time I'm here at NAPE. NAPE is by far the biggest show for oil companies who are looking for investors. That's why we keep on coming back. And first I came here as a simple visitor, I would say. And for the last 2 years we had a booth on the show, and we are showing our plays here.
I think this year is probably going to be the biggest ever.
It is. A lot of people. I mean, this is a big show this year. It looks very, very nice from the onset. So we are really putting a lot of hope into this show.
Well, tell me about your company.
Petroglobal is a fairly new company, but made out of a very seasoned people. I have myself 24 years in the energy industry. Most of the people in the group I'm actually the youngest probably in the group. Most of the other people have 25, 30, 35 years of experience in the oil and gas industry. So we have a very seasoned team of professionals, and we were lucky enough to put that team together and have a play that we are going to...
Well, let's talk a little bit about that. I understand that your company operates in Paraguay?
That's what we have. We have a very large play in Paraguay, 5.2 million acres, one single block.
Based here in Houston?
We are based in Houston, just a few blocks from the show actually, which is very convenient.
Okay.
And our play in Paraguay is 5.2 million. It's big. It's a big size in Paraguay, and we're going to start developing just a small portion of it, a 10-well portion, which is a proven reserve that we know about, and then we're going to go and extend it to the rest of the play.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the play itself, because I know Paraguay is not known for its resources. How did this play come about?
My geologist used to work for a large multinational. And my drilling manager used to work for the same multinational. About 15 years ago, they drilled that play. And when they were drilling it, cores came back to surface, which were leaking oil on both ends. And decided that we had to carry on exploit. But by this time, the decision of the big company had been taken that we were pulling out of South America to concentrate into West Africa. So they said, well, okay, we've got oil. We're going to come back a bit later and get that oil. And big companies forget things. So they forgot about that play in Paraguay. And when I hired the geologist and the drilling manager, they both told me, by the way, we know the play in Paraguay. So we started to speak a little bit more about it, and then I acquired the lease down there. So we have this big lease and this one structure which was already proven by that big company. Thank you.
Okay, that's helpful.
That's very nice. But the very first effort we're going to do there is just to drill 10 wells and produce that first structure in order to get the cash flow going.
What do you think the capital investment will be?
We need $75 million at this point of time to get that project started.
And what's the dry hole cost?
About $3 million per well.
Okay.
It's a very shallow play, so dry hole costs are not going to be extra.
Not prohibitive.
Not prohibitive.
In this industry. It's interesting. I think one of the things that's unique about the oil and gas business is the scale. I mean, in any other industry, 3 million is a big figure, but not in this one. Let's talk a little bit more about Paraguay. Has anything been found there yet?
This structure, which was found about 15 years ago and not developed, is there.
Well, how aggressive is Paraguay in supporting you in this effort?
Actually, they're very, very supportive. They're really helping us to get things in place. We already have an agreement with Paraguay to set up NGOs, which is those organizations are going to help us put schools, hospitals. So Paraguay is very open to all the plans we have shown and put into place to help them develop the country and move forward.
Well, how do you handle the question of political risk for investors?
South America has unfortunately a very bad reputation right now, mostly because of Bolivia and Venezuela. Paraguay is very stable as a country.
How long has it been stable in Paraguay?
Probably the last 15 years have been stable, and the last 4 or 5 years have been very stable. I mean, this is really a country which is opening itself, trying to get political environment which is very stable. One of the nice things for us is that they adopted the energy laws of Texas. So it's very easy for us to understand how to operate, how to apply.
The geology is similar to what we have here?
No, the energy laws.
I see.
No. So we'll be able to work very easy within that environment. It is, having worked in Texas for many years, we know what to expect. It's not going to be a surprise.
What's your timing? $75 million. What's your timing on the money raise?
If the money is raised to us today, if we get 75 million today, we'll be in Paraguay within 3 months. We've got everything in place. Every day we delay by a day when we can get there.
Okay. After the first well, how long will it take to get to market?
We plan to start producing as we drill. We're going to drill under balance. So as we drill, revenue is going to start cashing in.
Sounds like an exciting prospect.
It is a very exciting prospect. We are going to develop this very first Mallorquin structure, and for our investors who are going to be on this very first structure, they will have a first right of refusal for any further structures that we're going to go and develop after. But this first project is just this one structure. We're going to put 10 wells and start producing. Very exciting to us.
And all from Houston, Texas.
That's where we are, in Houston, Texas, yes.
Excellent. Philippe, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
It's been a pleasure to be here with you.
I'm Richard Loomis for World Energy Television. You can watch this and other videos from World Energy at worldenergysource.com. Thank you very much for watching.